Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Road to Worlds Regional Rundown. I'm your host, Daniel Matteson, aka OK Coyote, and we are here, as always, covering the regional championship schedule for the Star Trek CCG in 2015. And this is week 10. So, you know how it works. There's just a few short weeks left to the end of regional season until we get into the Continental schedule. But before we get into June, we need to close out May. So we're going to start by recapping all the events that happened in week 9, and then move on and preview events that are coming up this weekend. So looking back to May 23rd and 24th, we had regional championships in San Diego in the RISA region. This is 2E and Tribbles events. Each one of these drew 5 players. And the winner for the second edition regional was Thomas Weinberg, who was running a Bajoran deck. So congratulations to Thomas. This is his first 2E regional win. Thomas will earn himself a bye for Continentals, North American Continentals at Gen Con. Coming in second place was Matt Kirk, who was running a Ferengi deck. And in third place, Johnny Huleva, who was running TNG. The biggest ratings gain of the day actually went to Dan Hammond, who came in fourth place. He went up 18 points on the day. Thomas Weinberg actually went 2-1 with a bye in 4 rounds en route to his regional win. He lost to Matt Kirk before beating 2 other opponents. Finishing up the day was Tribbles, and the winner of the Tribbles Regional for San Diego is Rogue Schindler, and Rogue will be taking his 100,000 Tribble head start to Gen Con, so congrats to Rogue. On May 24th in Russia, we had a 2E event in Kazan. 8 players showed up for this event, and the winner, piloting a TOS deck, was Nikolai Karachia. Congratulations. Nikolai, this is his first 2E regional win. However, he was the Russian national champion for the last 2 years, 2013, 2014. Coming in second place was Andrei Larin, who was running Cardassian. He also had the biggest ratings gain of the day with 49-point gain. Rounding out the top 3 in third place, Andrei Gusev, who was playing Dominion. The bye for this one will be handed down since Nick Karachia already has a bye for European Continentals due to his Russian Nationals win. This bye will be handed down to Andrei Larin, so congrats. We had 2E and Tribbles regionals back over here in Washington. These were Amber Van Bremen's events. The 2E regional had the largest attended regional of the weekend, drawing 11 players, which is high enough to earn 2 buys. And the winner, with a TOS deck, was Ken Tufts. This is Ken's 5th 2E regional win. He was also the 2014 Canadian National Champion for 2E. Coming in second place was Roxanne Barbour, running Voyager. Also, she had the biggest ratings gain of the day, going up 38 points. And in third place with Dominion, Amber Van Bremen. Ken went undefeated, 4-0. His only blemish was a modified win against Michael Van Bremen. So Ken has already won a regional. This is his second regional win of the year for 2E. So Ken does not earn a bye for Continentals because he's already got one. So we're going to hand it down to the next 2 players, which means that Roxanne Barbour earns one for coming in second place. And because we had 11 players, so there's another one added. So third place gets one as well, and that's Amber Van Bremen. So congrats to those 3. Tribbles drew 10 players, and the winner of that event, and earning a head start for Continentals, is Jordan Smith. So congrats to Jordan. Alright, those are all the regionals that took place this past weekend. Let's look ahead. There are just a couple to talk about coming up this weekend on May 30th. There are events in Ohio, both 1E and 2E in the Kronos region, both directed by John Paul Vesey. They appear to be listed in different locations. I'm not sure if that's intentional, if they're playing one and moving to play the other one. But the 1E one is listed as being in South Euclid, Ohio, and the 2E in North Olmsted. So if you're planning on playing, check with your TD. Check with John Vesey. 4 players pre-registered for each of these events. The same 4 players. John Paul himself, Sean O'Reilly, who is making the trip up from Florida, Derek Marlar, and Ross Fertile. So, good luck, guys. Good luck in Ohio. I got to root for Sean because, local guy and all. But we'll see what happens. Also, we have 2E and Tribbles events taking place in Grapevine, Texas, in the Void region. These are being directed by Tyler Fultz. 5 players so far are currently pre-registered for 2E. Just 3 for Tribbles, but I'm sure that's going to end up being more than that. Tyler himself is the highest-rated player for 2E, with a rating over 1,900. John Corbett is also there, and his is over 1,800. And Justin Ford is making the trip. He's over 1,700. Phil Schrader and Triumph rounding out a pretty talented field of pre-registered players in Texas. And as I understand it, the big gold belt, the WCT Championship belt, currently held by John Corbett, is also on the line for this regional. So we'll see what happens, whether he retains or if that ends up in the hands of another player. I think Justin and Phil are getting the shot at this belt. So good luck to everyone playing this weekend. And we're going to have a lot more to talk about next week because we have Trek Masters Chicago coming up. So we'll make special mention of those events in next week's show. Plugs. What am I plugging? June 27th in Palm Bay, Florida is our first edition regional championship for Cardassia. This is the last regional remaining in the state. So if you're going to be in Florida end of June, come make the trip, play some 1E with us. Last chance in Florida, and we'd love to have you, so let me know. Also, you may have heard I'm doing a little bit of social media work for the committee now. I've got some pretty big plans coming up, handling the social media accounts for the continuing committee. Great stuff, but in order to make that happen, I'm going to need your help. You need to be following these accounts. So if you're not already, follow the committee on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, wherever you can find it. Actually, it's pretty easy to find. Facebook.com/TrekCC, Twitter.com/TrekCC, and YouTube.com/TrekCC. Right now, just working the Facebook and Twitter angles. YouTube content is coming. We're still trying to work out the details, but some big plans coming up. Hoping to expand on tournament coverage, keep you up to date with articles, get the occasional spoiler in there, whatever I can wrangle out of the brand managers. But like I said, I need all of you on board. So if you're not already following those accounts, get on there. So that's it. We'll see you next week for another episode of The Rundown. This is Daniel Matteson, ending transmission.